Alright, how's it going, everybody? So here we are at number 4 of 5 effects for vocals on the X32. So in this one, I want to talk about kind of ethereal effects. So we're going to be using a delay for this. Now, this is an effect I don't leave on the whole time. I float it in for moments or as it's needed in a song. I don't leave this on at all. This is kind of a hands-on effect. I'm going to be really playing with the band and being musical with it. So what I've got is, I'll run down the settings in just a second, but I've created the send for effect 4 here. But what I've actually done is on the effect return here for effects 4, I've taken it out of the mains and I have sent effects 4 return back to my verb number 1. So the first verb that we set up in video number 1 is now going to have the delays running through it as well. So here we are at effects 4, sends on fader, and we're back to our effects 1 bus. So again, make sure it's out of the mains. Now what I've done is, instead of having a delay that's really dry sounding, I'm just running it back through a reverb, so it's kind of a wet delay. And so it's not so defined. It makes it a little more atmospheric sounding. It really makes the delay sit better in a mix. I'm not a big fan of delay, to be honest, unless it's used for big effects. Some people can make delay sound great the whole time. I just kind of can't. I don't know why, but it doesn't, it's not what my ears like. So I always really kind of lean towards reverb. So this is a way of using both together to get the sound that I'm looking for. So I'll show you this section of this song, and I'll float the reverb or the delay in and out and let you see. So I've got the 2 verbs and chorus from the previous videos. Now I'm bringing the delay.
And we won't stop. We won't stop until we see it. No, we won't stop. No, we won't stop until we see it. Because anything is possible here. Anything is possible here.
I'll push it up really high so you can hear it. Alright, so what we've got now is a long haul reverb, a short plate chorus, and a stereo delay that is fed back through our big reverb. To me, this is kind of a great setup for vocals, and you can start feeding other things into these verbs and making them all work together. Your drums can go into anything you want in any of these, probably not the delay, but you get the point. So let's run down these settings real quick. So we have our mix at 100%. Our time is on this button here, and I just tap it in slow, usually a quarter note, something like that. Our mode is X, whatever that stands for. Factor left, factor right, both at 1. Offset left, right at 50 milliseconds. Low cut at 428 all the way up, basically. Yeah, it goes up to 500. High cut at 3K. The feed low cut 97. Feed left and feed right both at 50%. And the feed high cut at 20K. And because it is now feeding back through the same bus that our first verb is on, I don't even bother EQing the bus, let it just send through and it all kind of glue itself together that way. So again, hit the link in the description if you want more reverb tips, and I hope you've enjoyed this, and we will see you in the next one.